Oh, Grambling, dear Grambling, we love you, dear old Grambling. We're loyal to thee, our dear old school. We will fight for thee forevermore. Now don't ask me to sing the rest. Oh, Grambling, dear Grambling, we love thee, dear old Grambling. Yeah, after 30 years, after 30 years, I arrived at what's up, y'all? It's Rico, the opinionist. I was just thinking about my dear old HBCU, the awesome Grambling State University, and you know, uh, I wouldn't change that experience for anything in the world. And each one of us, who attended HBCU, I know our experiences are kind of different, but I guarantee you a lot of them are very similar. It's just something special about attending an HBCU. It is. It's just something special. And this is no minimizing or put down to those who decided to attend HWCU, or historically white college or university. But I'm just saying, undergrad, if you decide to go somewhere else, you really missed out on a treat. It's just a rhythm and a soul. There's a rhythm and a blues. There's just something about attending the HBCU with all the drama that goes on, with all of the inconveniences of it all. But hey, and trust me, dealing with financial aid and housing, there was some inconveniences. But also attending HBCU, it brought out a whole lot of stuff that you didn't think that you had inside of you if you were serious about attending the university and receiving your education, most importantly, receiving that degree. Whew. And whenever I look back on my time at Grambling State University, I always look back on it with fond memories. There's some bittersweet memories. But I look back on my time at Grambling State University with the utmost appreciation, from the people I met, the people I came across, even those we were not enemies but frenemies, or they say got into it. It doesn't even matter. It was all part of my experience, and I think all of us had that kind of experience. You met the love of your life, or you lost love while you were a student. And I guess that can be across any university, but it's just something special. And for me, when people talking about diversity and, you want to go to other schools so you can meet, so you can use that diversity, meet other people from other places. Well, I want to share with y'all what diversity meant to me when I attended Grambling State University, my HBCU. And I'd like to hear your experiences as well when you attended your HBCU. And I can't make this any plainer. Diversity for me is a young black man coming out of North Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to 38108, Project Pata. It was getting to meet black folks from Denver. I never met black folks from New York in person. All 5 boroughs attended Grambling State University. I had never met so many people from Louisiana. I don't know if I had met anyone from Louisiana, let alone New Orleans, but Bill Platt, Kenner, Tallulah. I never met all these different people, and all these folks from California. I never met black folks from California and Bristol, Connecticut. I didn't know there were black folks in Bristol, Connecticut. I didn't know there was a such thing as Bristol, Connecticut. There were people from Bristol, Connecticut. And pretty much from all 50 states, and there was some black with some Africans. Yeah, I got to meet. Shout out to Patrick Patrone, by the way, him and his crew. And so you got to meet, and Everett Okafor, who was one of my roommates from Africa. I had an African roommate. He talked trash too, but I had to let him have it. And I got to meet. I got introduced to this thing called I guess they call them black fraternities and black sororities. I didn't know anything about that before I entered my HBCU. And I got to meet all these various black intellectuals. You know, Dr. Dorothy Alexander, Dr. Ann S. Williams, and Dr. Ruby Lewis, Dr. Ronnie Davis, and also the other Dr. Davis. I forgot Dr. Davis. I don't know his first name, just Dr. Davis and Dr. Ronnie Davis. And the list goes on to all these scholars and intellectuals, and Dr. Charles Brooks. I got to meet a lot of, scholars that have conversations with as if I were their equal, which they treated me as such. And I say all that because I'm just laying the foundation for why I'm so protective of HBCUs. Not only my beloved Grambling State University. There's this brother. I don't know if y'all have seen the picture. I don't know if I can post it up, but it's all over the place. This brother, I guess in his overwhelming support for Colorado University, he has a shirt. I don't know if he's an HBCU grad or not, but I just found it very offensive. He has a shirt that says HB, and it's connected to CU with the Colorado logo on it. HBCU, including Colorado, and I didn't like that. I'm tired of you black folks. I don't know if who didn't attend the HBCU, but you want to have an HBCU experience at your white school or in your European mind. I don't like that because how long? About 8 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, we had this situation here in Texas, in Dallas, or in Denton. Y'all ever heard of a university called University of North Texas? And they had a HBCU at UNT, HBCU at UNT. The black students there, and it's not that many of them, they decided that they were going to have an HBCU experience at the University of North Texas, probably one of the biggest, whitest schools in North Texas. But these black students thought it was a good idea. And there's a video of them jumping around the white president like that was just so awesome for them. And I just want to say this. I don't like that. And I don't think that's cool at all. If you want an HBCU experience, take your funk ass to a HBCU. But we have all these prejudices about our own schools. But, they like overgrown high school. They the party schools. I want to say this. HBCUs have produced some of the brightest minds, engineers, business owners, CEOs, top politicians for the past 100 years and counting. Top social workers, intellectuals, therapists, everything. Mathematicians, just still in 2023, I don't know if it's the parents or they just going on old stereotypes. I don't want to go to HBCUs because, okay, well that's fine. So if you don't want to attend the HBCU, why don't you just completely separate yourself from it? Don't try to take from us to try to add to your white experience. No, keep your ass over there. All of your ass over there. That bothers me. So that brother who has on that Colorado shirt put HBCU on it, dude, you're trash. I don't know your name, but I'm sure some people find out who you are. You're trash, bro. You got some explaining to do. What did you mean by that? Why'd you do that? It's okay. It's okay to like Colorado. It's okay. It is, because we all support Dion. I support Dion. I don't give a fuck about Colorado. That school will be fine. Hell, we need the funding that they're getting. But I don't appreciate when you black folks who have a disdain or you think you're above HBCUs, you want to take the HBCU name and apply it to where you are in your white school. I don't like that at all. And I don't like what you did either, brother, whoever you are. I don't like that shit either. Take that shirt off, bro. Do it again. Just be Colorado. Don't try to add HBCU to that. Don't try to merge us. If you're not gonna merge the $1 billion endowment that they have with HBCU, don't try to merge us. We're fine. We do all right. We can do better, but we don't need you to merge us to no damn Colorado. But this is just my opinion, my thought. And again, brother, whoever you are that had that shirt made, and you decided to put that dumbass shirt on social media, you have some explaining to do, and I don't appreciate it. So, but anyway, I'll put it up on my Twitter page. See if anybody can recognize who this clown is. It's uncool. That's for anybody else. You don't want to go to HBCU? Fine. We're not hating on you. But don't you take your ass to the historically white college university. All of a sudden you discovered your blackness in that space. And you want, well, you know, I want the HBCU experience. No, you go over there and have your diverse experience. Go. Because like I said, diversity for me was meeting black folks I had never met before. And that should be the goal of us, meeting other black folks we never met. And we got black people all over the country that we've never met. And with this, and me meeting people from Chicago, I didn't know anything about no house music, and I didn't know there were two forms of Chicago. And you got Chicago Bulls, Chicago folks. Then you have the silk shirts, and back then in the 90s, Ray-Ban wearing, you know, the fashion Chicago folks. Then New York, all 5 boroughs. Then you have all these really suburban black students who it was almost like a culture shock to them, because I watched a few of them go through it like, oh my God, because they'd never been around all these many black folks. So all of our experiences are different, but for me, that was diverse, meeting black folks I had never met before with all these different accents, and each one of them came with a different culture from based on what city or state they came from. So that to me, that enriched me. That helped me to grow and helped me to broaden. Do you know what? Because we're always taught we need to meet other people. And it's okay to meet other people from other races, I guess. But hell, more likely a lot of us go to school with them anyway. There's nothing wrong with that. But I need us as black folks to get focused. There's a lot of us that we have not met. And for those of you like this clown that want to stamp on HBCU in your white experience, no, don't do that. We're not having that. That's not cool. Got it? But anyway, this is your man Rico the Opinionist. I just want to share my thoughts on that. I just thought that was uncool. I don't know who you are, brother, but you need to cut it out. That's uncool. You can support Colorado all you want to, but leave HBCU out of your bullshit, all right? Y'all be cool. Peace.